you're in a relationship and your significant other in that relationship is saying, in order for me to feel secure, I need the passwords to your phone. I need you to be home before midnight.
Oh, and to stop hanging out with your homeboys.
Oh, and I need
your home friends.
Your whole homeboys.
Your whole homeboys. And
your whole
homegirls.
I think if we have a good relationship, I'll want to give you my passwords, or it's not a big deal for you to have my password if I'm not doing shit.
You know what it is for me with the password? I don't care about giving you my password because honestly, if you needed to get to my phone, I would say, hey, babe, press blah, 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 blah. But if you're like demanding the password because this is what you're going to need to feel secure, this is not going to sit right with me. I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
So that's a gateway to a lot of trouble later on. Like, it's only going to get bigger from there.
What if he's like this?
It just puts a bad taste in my mouth. Like, it just rubs me the wrong way. Like, I would have given it to you, but the fact that you're asking for it as if like I'm hiding something and you need to feel secure. Why are you feeling insecure?
So when is a proper time for you to exchange the password with your significant other?
I don't think that there's an appropriate time. I just feel like if you needed to use my phone for any reason and it's locked, I would just tell you.
No, I mean, like,
I don't really think that it's like, okay, well, it's been 6 months and I still don't know the password to your cell phone. Can I get it now? Like, I don't really think that that's how the conversation is going to go.
Well, the conversation is usually set up as a trick.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I mean, it's always set up as can I see what song that was, or and honestly, I didn't get these photos. Let me see what they are.
Listen, hit me with something. Hit me with something like that, and don't ask me for my password directly to feel secure. Like, if you hit me with some shit like that, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
What if they presented a way of like, hey, all right, look, let's trade phones. We're gonna trade phones.
That don't even sound good.
I mean, like,
why do we have to do that?
Not trade phones, but we're gonna trade phones and we're gonna make the same password for each other's phone.
Well, I have a password.
Or no pass. Well, really, because in case you lose it outside, you don't want anybody to get into your.
Why do we have to have the same one?
Or I'm just saying, like, would you have a level of just transparency in your relationship where there doesn't need to be a passcode without somebody having to ask, without you having to have, oh, hey, yeah, can I you just call Alan real quick and my passcode is 72265. Like,
well, okay, well, that's the thing. Once I already tell you that, like, I give you the passcode, I'm pretty sure 1000% you're gonna memorize that shit.
Better.
That's cap, because my girl gave me.
That's not cap.
It took me a whole year to really, because my thing was this: I was out of sight, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind. I don't want to remember. I don't want to remember just in case I ever get that little bug in my ear that says, "Yo, phone's right there." I'd be like, "Nigga, you don't know it."
I've memorized.
This is what it is, my boy.
You still get that in a relationship that you want to look in the phone?
Nah, I get that. To be honest, like, for example, right? Oh man, the other night, like this is like 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh man,
my daughter still sleeps in the bed with me and her mother, right? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. My daughter wakes up and she's like, Dad, here. Why you give me this? And it's her phone. It's my girl's phone. I was like, oh, is that God? Is that God? God don't just wake me up at 5 o'clock and just hand me it. Like, she's asleep. I'm looking at her. She's underneath the blanket. I'm like, and she's snoring a little bit. I said, oh, this is easy. I said, Rico, don't do it. Don't do it. And I ain't gonna lie. I unlocked that bitch, right? I started looking, right? I was like, I went to Instagram. I was like,
"Oh, you were deep in it."
Yeah, no, I went to
Instagram.
I would cut this conversation. I'm scared for him.
I ain't gonna lie, my girl. This is the thing. My girl's a Gemini, right? Gemini. See, this is the thing. I trust my girl to clean up her mess, right? I would never find nothing, even if I wanted to.
My girl to clean up her mess.
So, right, I trust my girl to clean up her mess. I don't know. I don't know if she's doing it or not.
All girls are good at it. First,
right? I don't know if she's doing it or not, right? But so I went to Instagram. I clicked on it real quick. I clicked on that little messenger button, and I looked, and this shit was like red, like you know how like when they're highlighted, it's been is unread, and when it's, I'm like, oh, these shits is all red. I did, 2 swipes. I saw nothing but her like friends and family. I was like, all right, fuck this, I can't do it, because I worked at Apple. I I'll find everything you deleted in this bitch. And I didn't work there for 1 year. I worked there for years, right? I could have put an app on her phone and anything she would have sent would have went to my phone. I was like, just leave it. I just got up, I walked to her side of the bed. Because she gives you security. No, because I don't want to know. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. But I was like, yo, I put it back on the side of her bed, and I swear to God, I lie to you not, I laid back down, and I had to turn my own don't trust anybody switch off, because my brain is like, nigga, you dumb. Like, yo, come on, you know what you can do.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, like,
I want to hear like the part where you get to like y'all live together.
Yeah,
y'all got a child together. Y'all in the same bed together.
Yeah.
But you think God sent your child to open up her phone at 5 o'clock in the morning.
My daughter's an angel. So I was like, yo, all right. But like, cause this was a layup. Cause the thing is, I don't go through my girl's phone. Even when she gave me her password for years, I would refuse to remember it. And she would be like, you know my password, you're lying. Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't. I generally don't. But then we got to this point where we're like, all right, cool. Here. I don't like, you know my password. I know your password. Here's my location. Give me your location. We already good. We good to go. There's nothing that you need to question. If you do, you can see for yourself. Right? So when we got to that point, I was like, all right, cool. You know, now all the skeletons are out my closet, which is cool because I have a peace of mind every day. Right? So like there's nothing wrong. Like I leave my phone around. Like I don't gotta sit there like hug on it like I used to.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like be worried about some old shit popping up. Yeah, like my girl used to be like, why you go to sleep with your phone in your pockets? I'm like, what you mean? Like it was by accident. Like that
is weird.
I was tired. Like, you feel me? But the thing is this, what I'm trying to say is at some point, at this point, we have a level of transparency where it's dope, right? So I don't have to really think of anything, but I always think of something because I seen the most.
Your mind will always wander,
but I got to regroup.
The action of going through it though. You know what I mean? Like when
I didn't go through it, I visited it.
If God sent me an angel, listen.
And I know, look, because listen, my girl went through my phone plenty of times. Like one time I was Alan's fault. I was drunk as fuck, right? I got home
Alan's fault.
It hit me. I was asleep on the floor in the living room with my phone in my hand like this. My girl was like, it was a layup. Just do. You were snoring and everything. You were out. And she went through my phone, you know?
While your phone was like this, or she took it out your hand?
She took it out.
Oh, because I was just like, God damn, nigga, you didn't.
Yeah, but like she used to say, I sleep with it. She's like,
my claw.
You sleep with it. You sleep. My girl is like, you sleep like this. Like, you know, but you know, I'm just saying, relax, bro. Stop judging me.
No, I'm saying because I recently had a situation where I feel like if you're as a couple, if you've got all your notifications on, right? Because I was saying,
on with the preview.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't do that.
I do.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm asking
one time.
You. But if you in a relationship and you got the password and the previews are up, what more do you need? You got my location, you got the password, previews up. My phone's up on the table. I could go away.
Searching. Yeah.
If you're still searching, I think that's the issue. So that's why I was saying, if y'all live together, y'all got all that history, everything, you still feel that like that little bit.
Yeah, but our notifications on both of our phones are turned off.
Okay, so
So
that's what I'm saying. If we're talking about
security,
what
this shit hitting for, what notifications didn't I get?
But that's just an insecure person, though.
But
like, there's nothing. I don't feel like at that point there's nothing that you can push to help them feel secure. Like
but
they're
we're
just
talking about security,
right? But I'm saying in that
would
case,
that give him security if the notifications were on her phone? Would that give you like
no? There is no making me wait. There is no making me. This is gonna sound crazy. There is no making me secure in the woman's faithfulness. I just don't believe they're faithful creatures.
All right.
Like that's
talk
just
about
me
this.
Being honest.
Yes, and you know the men that search for women who are in relationships, and don't be a public figure.
I have a question for everybody here. How the hell are men supposed to sit here and think that women are faithful when they tell us every day they cheat better than us? I'm just curious. Because if I don't know that you cheating, even if I do know that you cheating, How the fuck am I supposed to trust it?
Aren't you living your everyday life without your feelings hurt?
I live every day without trust.
I
go to sleep without trust. I wake up without trust. And me and trust are actually cool as fuck.
You just can't. You can't be consumed by it. But I feel you
I'm not
that.
consumed by it. It's just that it is what it is. Guess what? I go on a plane. I go on a car, and I know that there are risks that can happen every day. I don't wear my seatbelt. The shit beeps 17 times before it cut off, and I still do it every morning. Right? So, that doesn't mean I can't be with my girl, and I have to trust her. I trust her in some regards.
As far as you can see her.
Yeah, like. Physically.
I don't even feel this whole security thing about like this whole security thing kind of fucks me up.
I feel like we are shooting both of these men in the foot with this conversation.
Not at all. We're just having a.
They shooting themselves in the foot.
Not at all. We're just talking. That's all. This whole security thing about finding security in like the opposite sex. I don't even think that. How? If like he said, if women cheat better, and every day y'all tell us on this internet that men are dogs, and you need a 6-figure dude. Some of us aren't. We got to be 6'3". Some of us aren't.
Most.
Right? We got to have perfect teeth. You got to have less than 2 kids. But like when you get with us, we are complete opposite. You going to be faithful to us?
Come on, bro. Make it make sense. Please.
So then, and I'm not saying that all men cheat for the same reason. So when a man does start cheating and doing dumb shit, because it is stupid, don't cheat. You had already been calling us dogs. You had already been calling us dogs, and you just choose what pedigree you fuck with. Honestly, like that's the reality. But we do the same thing because we don't trust y'all 100% completely either. So we're all in the same fucking barrel of shit.
We just learned to live together.
That's it. Just coexist.
Coexisting.
For as long as we can, and then we break up, and then we start the shit again, and we call it a cycle.
Absolutely. I actually would not disagree with that.
It's not,
Honestly,
I'm just telling you
this
the truth.
is why the dating pool has piss in it. This is why. Nobody trusts anyone.
You shooting now too?
Yeah.
I'm a good man. I'm a good man.
Bro. I'm just saying what you just said.
But I think it's the fucking reality. Like y'all get on these apps and you know that the men that you're going out with dates on have been looking at other women's pictures and you think you're the one he chose.
The only one.
And then we think the same thing because again, we're not 6'3" and we don't make $199 million a month. So we know, like we both know the same thing. It's just like, oh, it's all a fucking lie. But we go with whose lies go together for the longest period of time. And that's it. We have a relationship until one person gets tired of the other fucking person's shit. And then we leave. And then we get healed. And then we find a new partner. And then we start the whole shit over until you get fucking old. And then now that you're fucking old, you don't want to be dating young motherfuckers. So now you look for not a partnership, you look for a companion. So now you have a companion.
This part of the episode.
I'm just saying it's true. Now you're old, now you get a companion. Now you want somebody to play tennis with, and now you're playing tennis. That's just how I feel. I'm done. And I'm not saying because he's jaded and he's hurt women. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we've all been hurt, and I feel like when you meet somebody, it's when you meet them and like where their hurt is in their life. And then where the hurt is in your life and how far you've gotten past it and how far they gotten past it. And if they're the same spot, you guys jump together and then you have enough fun until you each hurt each other.
Again. And now we got to do this healing.
That's it.
Got it.
First of all,
I would rather like know but not know.
I don't want to know.
I do. The thing is I do want to know because like I want to know who you really are. Like I'm tired of laying next to a stranger. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
That part.
And I think that's just what it is. It's like, you're ugly inside. And I know you are. But yet you keep telling, all of you are ugly inside. And I know we all are. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My curiosity always going to kill me. Like, there's not going to be one time I'm not going to look in the phone. I got to know.
But that's what I'm trying to say is I don't want to let my curiosity kill me. I want to just let it reveal it. And I want to be able to be like, all right, this is just what it is.
I don't know what it is about myself. I be wanting to be dead.
I be wanting
the curiosity would kill
my
me.
heart out.
It's just like die.
yo,
Wait, what happened?
take my heart. Fuck this. But like my thing is this, like I'm like, listen, and I say this to like I tell girls up front, like, listen, I want to let you know I really like you. I won't trust you because you slither. She'd be like, what do you mean? I'm like, you slither. The way you move is real slithery, and it needs to be watched. I don't have the time to watch it, and nor I'm gonna breathe down your back. So I have to trust the fact that you are going to slither. It's the only thing I trust. I don't trust you to stop slithering because you're a snake. You feel
That
me?
is actually really good. I'm not even gonna lie. I would tell somebody that.
Well, that's how you
I like
feel
that.
about. That's how y'all feel about men.
But then I start laying next to it. And then they want me to put a ring on it. And next thing I know, the ring is on the tail. And I'm like, oh, shit. You know, like, I guess I married a snake. but I am a person who can come to grits and accept whatever I'm willing to accept it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to live in a lie. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to be that. You would never find me be that dude like, oh, yeah, she would never do that to me.
Oh.
You're stupid. She would do it to you. She would do it to me. She would do it to Bob, Billy, Jane, and Kevin from the Phoenix Suns. So like it could happen to anybody, you know? That's just my opinion. And it might be tainted, whatever. You know what's the crazy thing to me? Watch this. No offense, right, to women. Fellas. People like, I can't even say their names, but I'll just say other names. Let's say 50 Cent, right? People like 50 Cent. Not 50 Cent. People like 50 Cent. People like LeBron James.
Moguls.
People like, you know, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving's, people like Pat Mahomes, Steph Curry. They've been cheated on. They've been cheated on. These are the biggest people in the world, okay? I don't know if they're good people at home. I'm not saying that, but they're the biggest people. They have the most. They come off as they're good. Shit, I would even argue people like Russell Wilson was cheated on, right? So if all these different types of people at all these different types of heights with all these different types of personality types are still getting done wrong, I will never put it past anybody to do it to me. Now, I'm not saying that will be my fate, but I'm saying that I come to grits with the reality that I am very, very, like the odds are it can definitely happen.